Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy Vic, aka Mr. Glass. Y'all know what time it is, man. It is Madden 26. It's going down right now. First franchise of the year, baby. And we are definitely going to go with the Colts. Shout out to my boy, Who Dat 94329. Make sure I get you all the way right there, bruh. 94329. Shout out to my boy Who Dat. Thank you so much for recommending the Colts for this rebuild, and thank you so much for being a loyal part of the team here, man. I see you all the time in the stream, so shout out to you. Let's get into the rebuild, bro. We are going to play the Indianapolis Colts, so let me tell you guys what's going down. We got a roster of very interesting players right now. Interesting because most of these dudes are either too old or not good. Okay? Quentin Nelson, great player, right? He's almost 30. DeForest Buckner is 30. Great player, but he's 31. Grover Stewart, not a superstar, 31. Jonathan Taylor, 26, superstar, best player on the team, 100% hands down. Kenny Moore, 30, not a superstar. Charvarius, say that name again. Charvarius Ward, who we just signed, and I say we because the Colts are actually my team. So we just signed Charvarius Ward in the offseason for a big money deal. He's almost 30. Our left tackle is 27. He's decent, but he's not a superstar. Right tackle, decent, not a superstar. 29, almost 30. Same deal. Michael Pittman, he's good, but he's not great, and he's 27. Bynum, we just signed him. I have no idea why we signed him for so much money, but we did. He's not very good. So, I have not come up... Okay, Josh Downs might be the first player that I'm not going to replace in this franchise. I think as a slot receiver goes, he's one of the best. So, we like Josh Downs. I don't even know what this linebacker core is, but it is captained by Zaire Franklin, who's almost 30. Alec Pierce, he's good. I feel like we could kind of build the receiver room around Downs and Pierce. I like those two players. Pittman, it's a little too old for me to build it around because we're not actually going to play games until the next season. This is all about building up the team this year, surrounding the team with the right type of players and making moves that will help us going forward. Our edge rushers are... I'm going to let y'all know right now, Kwity Paye is not coming back. He's gone. Okay? We're gonna build it around Latu. He's our young player. He's fast. He's agile. He's everything you want to be in a right edge. And he'll be a major player in this rebuild. Jalen Jones, same deal with him. Major player in this rebuild. He's 6'2", physical corner. We love to see that. Juju Brents, actually his name is Josh Brents, but they call him Juju in the NFL. 88 speed, 95 excel. He's not very physical, even though he's huge, but he does have a big frame. Receiver that we're really looking at and trying to build is Adonai Mitchell. He's probably the best player in the receiver room, if we're being 100% honest. Tight end of the future is locked up. We drafted Tyler Warren in the draft this year. He's a great player in waiting. Our left edge is JT Tuamalau. He's okay. We drafted him. He's a 74 overall, 22 years old. Definitely somebody that we're going to want to use, but he's not really something to write home about. I could definitely replace him. Here is the most mercurial player potentially in the NFL. My guy, the cover athlete of our thumbnail, Anthony Richardson Sr., AR5. Now, one of the biggest things about this is I'm going to tell you right now, Anthony Richardson is our quarterback. The whole goal for this rebuild is to get Anthony Richardson's career started and moving forward in a meaningful way. Okay? Everybody else on the team really don't matter. However, I will say we did get a dev upgrade with Carley's. You'll notice I'm gonna show you guys real quick. He's actually a star dev. He spawns at bronze. I was doing drills and he got the upgrade, so I think I can look. You see, +2 upgrades. I think if I look at his progression history, it'll say that he got the dev upgrade here. And let me just real quick. Progression history. Yeah. Training, blitz counter, star dev. See that right there? That, you guys know I did not cheat. Okay, so that is the roster. Some of these guys are definitely going to go away. The first name on my list of people that are no longer going to play football for us is Grover Stewart.
Bye, Felicia.
We're going to trade him right now before he starts going down. He's a player that I really like, but he's 31 years old, and in Madden, it simply does not make sense to keep a guy like him. And I hate to say it like that, he's not going to help us. I would actually really love to get a linebacker. Tyler Guyton might be good too. We don't need a running back, at least not yet. I would not mind Elijah Vera Tucker at all. He's somebody to keep an eye on right there. Xavier Leggett's a good player. If Chase Young was still a superstar, it'd be a no-brainer that I'd get him. Kamari Lassiter is interesting, and it comes with a second-round pick from the Texans. Can I squeeze this into a first? Can I squeeze this into a first from the Texans? If I were to counter-offer this, can I do that? I'm doing this deal, guys. We're going to take the Texans' first-round pick. Because we're very, very, very interested in building through the draft. So any first-round picks that we can get, and we get a better young corner, I really like that guy. So because we got him, now we can afford to play around with our cornerback situation. Kenny Moore.
Bye, Felicia.
You're going to have to go, bud. I'm sorry. You're almost 30. You're not a superstar. I just can't see a world in which you stay on this team. Jeremiah Owusu-Karamoah would certainly help out our linebacker core in a major way. Lattimore, you're going to offer me a younger, better corner for this guy. That's very interesting. Jalen Phillips. I think I just take Cooper DeJean, right? Okay, so the new leader in the clubhouse is J-Mo, for sure. Okay, so they lowered his speed, so he's not as great. I'll show you guys really quickly. We can look at his player card together here. But he is a superstar corner.
This is the
lowered speed or not. He's a 95. They actually upped it again. How interesting. So he's a 95 speed corner. He was a 94 when the game first started. So I guess they're messing with the ratings a bit. I'm not gonna lie. There's no way that. Oh my gosh. I get offered J-Mo and Tariq Woolen in the same contract or the same trade. That's insane. Okay, so we're gonna go Tariq Woolen. What else do you guys have? Can I take another player that would help us? I want that guy, but I know they're not gonna give me him. What about a second round pick? Can I get that? Oh, they straight did that? Wow. So we get Tariq Woolen to help out our secondary. Our secondary is really good now. So we got Kamari Lassiter, Charvarius Ward, who we're going to have to trade next year because his contract is very prohibitive. And we got Tariq Woolen. That is... We don't even have to look at our secondary now. And that might be all the moves that we're going to make for right now. So what we're probably gonna do is we're gonna get ready to sim the season, and I will be back after the sim when we get to off-season territory. Now remember, guys, for this playthrough, we're going to play after our first off-season in the control of the Colts. So until you guys see the next part of this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It is the end of the first season. I realized that I messed up. The depth chart was not refreshed, so I'm going to do that right now before I forget again. So Tariq Woolen actually did not play at all during the season, so he's going to remain in 86 overall. Well, actually, he's in 87, so I guess he went up 1. That's cool. We don't really need him to go up a ton. He's pretty much as good as he's going to be and as good as we need him to be for right now. But I wish Kwame Lassiter would have had a more chance to play. That would have been cool. But it is what it is. We finished the worst in the division. Not really surprised. I turned off coaches firing because I knew we were going to sim. I will turn it back on once we start playing games, I promise. But the Madden has a habit of just firing you the second that you, the second that you start, like, really messing up as far as your team is concerned. So during a sim, we're not going to do that. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get to re-signing players. And it's crazy how I just looked at the rushing leaders, and Ashton Jenney is the second leading rusher in the NFL.
These players are on the last
All
year
right,
of their contract.
so Tariq Woolen,
You can start
you're going to get signed, buddy. You're going to get signed. All right, so we got Tariq Woolen. He's coming back. Bernard Rayman. I'm going to offer you below what you're asking. And if you sign it, you sign it. Okay. So the plan for him is to franchise tag him. Boom. And now we'll be trading him. Alec Pierce. 3 years. I mean, it's not a huge ask to sign him. So we're just going to do it. He's a good receiver, guys. We don't need 75, like, amazing receivers. We're going to let Kwity Paye walk, as I discussed. Going to let Braden Smith walk. Nick Cross is staying, though. We like Nick Cross. He's a great player. And he does re-sign. Anthony Richardson. I already told you guys he's the guy. He's the QB. We will be bringing him back. You see, he's went up 9 for us in the sim. That's amazing. So he's already better than he was by a long shot. And we haven't even really started upgrading him ourselves. And trust me, when we get a hold of playing the games, he'll be hopefully into the 90s during the next season. Okay, so we re-signed everybody. Actually, let me double check one thing. I just gotta check to make sure we ain't got no punters and kickers that need to be re-signed, or our long snapper or something like that. Because those guys, for whatever reason, they don't come back. Like, they just disappear from Earth. It's like a glitch in the game. Okay, so we got free agency here. I got $34 million to spend. But, obviously, we're getting ready to trade Bernard. So he'll be somebody that we let go. And Buckner is actually a tradable asset now, which is interesting. I'm happy for that, actually. Let's see. Did anybody else? Oh, wow. He went up to Superstar. That's actually fantastic. Juju Brents went up to Star. Oh, yeah. Actually, that's cool that he did that. I mean, he's not really going to play because Kwame Lassiter is better. But I keep calling him Kwame. It's Kamari Lassiter. Y'all got to beat that into my skull for me. But anyway, we are looking at our roster, and Bernard Raymond is going to get traded. 82 overall there. We don't need that. We don't need that. Look at Jacoby Myers turning into a superstar late in his career. That's pretty awesome for him. Joey Porter Jr. is interesting. If you guys want my left tackle, I don't want Darnell Mooney. But what I would take is one of your edge rushers. I would take Jalen Walker. He was now a superstar. Actually, wait, where's Pierce at? Did Pierce? Pierce did not. I mean, I could probably get Jalen Walker still, but Pierce would be a better one, I think, maybe. Let's look at Jalen Walker. They don't have their first round pick somehow. So maybe we get next year's first for him? Oh, they can't do it because they... Okay, I see why they put Mooney in the deal. They need somebody that's actually making money. Okay. Let's see. I don't want him, though. Honestly, I'd rather have Drake London. Darnell Mooney does not fit into my plans. Does Kyle Pitts money work? Nope. I hate that I can't get the guy that I want from this team. It's bothering my soul. I don't want Jesse Bates. I'm not interested in anything the Falcons have now that I'm looking at it. Their cap problems it's too much for me to deal with. Do the Raiders still have their first? Because I would definitely do this for... that's kind of late. That's kind of late. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of late. Let's see. The Patriots. Y'all have your first? I would totally do this one. Okay, 16 is about what I want. So, will y'all do it straight up for Bernard Raymond? Almost. Not really almost, but like, you know, borderline almost. Alright, I have the number 2 pick in the draft. So that's really cool. Okay, we're close. I wish I would have kept Smith so that I could have traded him, but it is what it is there. I don't want to trade anything from this year's draft. I have like a whole setup of who I'm gonna draft this year, and I need like all these picks damn there. So I guess I'll get rid of the 4th and see if that moves us over. Almost. I'm just gonna give up like a 4th next year, or in the 2028 season, and that does it. Alright. So that's a great deal for us. It's a great deal for us. So we get 16. We get rid of our left tackle. We should have a lot more money in free agency. We got another 16 million.
You have a certain
in
number
free
of
agency.
active
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Okay. Aiden Hutchinson is a really big deal. Really big deal here. This is the best free agency I've seen happen. Point. I'm gonna go Aiden Hutchinson. We're gonna offer him all the money. I'm gonna be poor, but we're gonna take a shot. Now, theoretically, I honestly should be going for the center, but I'm gonna take a shot. Cause like, okay, if I went for the center, it's a better contract, and we get a player that we desperately need. The problem is, this is Aiden Hutchinson, and he's like a once-in-a-generation player, so you pretty much gotta go for the generational player, I think. Is there anyone else in this free agency that we would want? I'm not seeing anybody that I feel like I have to bid on. Sure, there's some guys that we like, but if I'm spending all this money on Hutchinson and we actually get him, I'm not going to have money for anybody else, really. So, we're just going to have to let that rock. Yeah. I mean, I don't really see us getting anybody else here that we want. I mean, Calvin Austin and De'Ami Brown wouldn't be terrible options at receiver. I like De'Ami Brown. He's 6 foot, 93 speed. I don't know. Waller recently retired and unretired, so that's interesting. Baker's too old. Yeah, I think we're good. So we're gonna see. Did we pick up our guy? We did not. And Tyler Lindenbaum goes to the Raiders. The Seahawks are gonna be Aiden Hutchinson's new destination. So we struck out. We did not get the guy we really wanted, and that's okay. You can't win all of the free agencies. You know, that's a thing that's just never gonna happen for you. So we got to be okay with that. I don't really think there's anybody else that we want. I think everybody else we're gonna have to try to grab in the draft. There's a lot of really great players in this draft. I think Christian Watson would be fun, but I just don't feel like I need him. I mean, we need receiver, don't get me wrong, but I don't think I need him just because of his age. Yeah, we're good. We're going to save our money until next year, I guess. Alright, we're going to the draft, guys. That would have been cool if we got Aiden Hutchinson for the video, don't y'all think? I feel like that would have been hella cool. But we struck out. It is what it is. Not much I can do about it. Yeah. Alright, so that's who we're going to try to go for the draft. Obviously, we're not going to get everybody we start, but those that we are going to get should benefit us a lot. And we're going to hopefully go through and just kind of do our best to attack the guys that we have start. I think he picked the other DT. Oh my gosh. He did. I'm pretty sure they got the bus, and I'm about to get the bang. So we're going to go after Will Hood at defensive tackle. I think he's going to be a generational defensive tackle, and we'll see here in a minute if I'm right. I mean, when you see an elite speed, great strength defensive tackle, he's probably going to be good. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Probably going to be pretty good. We're about to find out. There he is, looking real big with his do-rag on at the NFL draft. That's actually hilarious. He's only the number 2 guy in the draft. That's actually insane. But he is number 2. Thrives by winning with speed and finesse moves. So, oh yeah. What? Bro, 85 speed, 93 strength. This guy is ridiculous. So yeah, he's definitely the guy. The Giants are going to get... Is that Phil Boggs? Alright, so after we got Will Hood, the Giants got left tackle Phil Boggs. The first quarterback is off the board there with Burbank. We're going to sim it to my pick, and we're going to hopefully have some guys still on the board. Mark Matthew got taken, the edge that I was looking at. I think most of the other guys might be still on the board, so let's go ahead and take a look. Medlock, Ayers. I need to get Ayers now because he's part of my long-term strategy. I think this guy, 4.24 speed at running back is ridiculous. You guys saw that a minute ago. Like, 4.24 speed at running back, you gotta have somebody like this on your team. Speed, speed, speed. Ankle-breaking jukes. Possesses a devastating spin move. What's not to... Whoa! 98 speed, 90 acceleration. I wish his acceleration was better, but 98 change of direction, and he's only 20 years old. This guy is going to be an elite prospect going down the road here. Alright, so we're still in the first round here. We're still looking to draft people. So, and I could get this Medlock guy. He's 6'4". I remember he should have, great speed, I think. Yeah. So, he's got elite jumping, great strength. The only thing that worries me about this guy is his excel. But, solid excel is not bad as a wide receiver. It'll be in the 80s, so... Okay, let's take a look at what else we got, though. I really probably need to just fix my offensive line, and this guy, Medlock, I don't think. Because there's other receivers. I'm sure that I can find an elite speed receiver somewhere later in this draft. So we got... Oh, he sucks. Oh. I was wrong about this guy. That's awful. Okay. Trey Contreras gets drafted right after my pick. Right before my pick. Alright, so we still got Medlock here. See, everybody else, I can just take Medlock now then. Okay, so I missed on the right tackle. That's fine. I'm fine with that. 36 in true value for Eugene Medlock. 93 speed, 89 excel. He's perfect. 6'4", 98 jumping. What's his spec catch? A to C. It doesn't actually have it fully scouted for me, but it's awesome, dude. He's got a great setup. He could be one of the best players that we've seen here. So hopefully he is. And we are going to take favorites. Oh, this was the Harris. Oh, man. Alright, that's on me. It's on me. Okay, so let's take, I'm gonna go with this guy now. Okay, left tackle. We needed a left tackle, obviously, because we just traded ours. We don't have a pick till the 5th round, so this is where we're gonna need to come up and go grab some picks here, I think. So is there a team that has multiple thirds, maybe? Because I could really do well with that. Or, I mean, a team that has multiple fourths. What do you want for this package right here? Josh Downs? I can't give you Josh Downs. I can't give you Josh Downs. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I can give you a 2nd rounder next year for this, though. You call that even? Nope. I could give you that and these. We're getting there. Don't worry, guys. I'll replenish, I promise. Okay. Remember, we still have Jonathan Taylor to trade. Don't forget that. Okay. Alright, so we got a bunch of more picks. We need those picks. We gotta have those picks, guys. Alright, so we're back in the 3rd round here. Let's see who is still here. Okay, we're gonna take... Oh, wait. Let me make sure. Okay. We're gonna take this guy right now. The center. I mean, we needed a right tackle anyway. And he was hidden dev, so... This guy is 19th, and we got him at 87. That's fantastic. 92 strength, 70 speed, 77 excel. He's a big boy, a road grader. Should be great for our young running back. That's awesome. That's an awesome pick for us. Alright, so we got 2 4th rounders that we should be able to get into here. Hopefully, our guys are still here, or at least some of them. Escobar is the only dude still left. That sucks, but we do get him, and we're happy with it. 98th in true value. He's 90 strength. I mean, he's hidden dev. I'm not wrong on these guys. They're just not quite as excellent as I hoped. Jonathan Soriano went right before I could get him, I think. Wait, didn't I draft a center? No, I got my center, right? Yeah. Why do I have Soriano in the notes, too. But anyway, we're good with that. Okay, so now we're here in the 5th round, and this is when we start taking some swings. Let's see what we got. Round 1 to 2. Oh, this guy's a scrambling quarterback. Only good speed. If he had elite speed, I'd draft him just for the heck of it. Do we want to try a receiver? Just to see. Good speed. You know what? Actually, maybe we go corner. Yeah, great speed corner. How tall? Oh, yeah. Donnell Jennings. He's probably not going to be elite, but he could be pretty good. He is 80th, and we got him at 130. So, yeah. Good balance for main and man in phase and man coverage. Smart, reliable zone defender. 90. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. This guy's really good. 6'4". He'll go right alongside of Tariq Woolen if we want him to. That's excellent. Okay. So we're going to move on here. We got everybody that we could from our list, but now we're going to have to start reaching for some guys that will hopefully help us move forward here with our team. Alright, let's see. What did we not get? We got a right guard, we got a center. We're keeping Quentin Nelson this year, so he's fine. But what did we not get? I got my edge rusher in Latu. We already got a running back. I don't need one of those necessarily. I'm not getting somebody with that low a play rate. Oh man, I missed my. Damn. Good speed. I missed my middle linebacker and I really needed one. Well, I mean, we have the ability to trade for one, so. Good speed. We need somebody that's like hella fast, man. See if we can find a diamond in the rough here. Good speed. We have 19 seconds. Decent speed. Decent speed. Who's the last guy? Josh Sierra. Good speed. Alright, we're gonna go. Gonna go Alani Shields. He's probably not gonna be the fastest. But lays the wood, great range and pursuit. Okay. Hidden Dev, 83 speed. I mean, like, he's Hidden Dev, dude. Like, I don't, Hidden Dev in the 6th round? Come on now. Telling y'all, go look up these guys that you find deeper in this draft. You'll find some gems if you're patient. Rudy Reed. That sounds too much like Riley Reed to me. We're not drafting him just on, just because of that. Nope. Lewis Mercado. We don't need a defensive tackle. Really don't. Damian Knight. Nah, we don't need that one. Dwayne Thomas. Good speed. Not enough Excel. Donovan Ford is 5'8". Great speed though. I mean, I don't hate some of these picks here, but I think if we're gonna do anything, maybe we take a shot at another right tackle and see if we can't land on one a little bit better than the one we got, potentially. This guy sucks. Alright, let's go with this right tackle. He's probably gonna be bad, but he's 6'6". Generally, 6'6" players at right tackle or left tackle are good. I don't know anything about this guy. He's bad. He's bad. Former high school power forward. Needs to become NFL strong. Needs to improve awareness. He sucks. But, I mean, he'll be a body in camp, so. We needed offensive linemen to fit. So, let's take a shot. 7th round. Doesn't hurt. Alright, let's look at our recap. Let's see how we did. I know we hit on quite a few. Okay, so we missed on the right tackle. That's for sure. But we landed on Hood. Huge. We landed on Ayers. Huge. We missed the right tackle. That's fine. We landed on Medlock, 78 overall. We landed on Fisher. We landed on Guerrero. We kind of midly landed on Escobar. We also kind of midly landed on Grant Porter, which I think we got auto-drafted, because I don't remember picking this guy, but he's a 72 overall scrambler. Now, if I didn't commit to Anthony Richardson being the guy, he'd be an option. This guy, I think we landed on this guy. He's a 67 overall, but he's Hidden Dev. This guy, we just took a shot in the dark. That's not that bad. But, alright, so that's how we did in the draft. You know what? Before we get off of that, let's see how everybody else did. Let's see what everybody else got in this year's draft. So, did we get the best player in the draft? Probably not, but we'll see. Quentin Horn went in the 1st round. Damn. I probably had a shot at him. We had like 3 first-round picks. This is the guy that I messed up. This is the guy I really should have got. It's good, though. I mean, we can't get everybody, obviously. But these two right here was the guys that I probably should have got. And didn't. But, we got Hood. We got Ayers. I mean, we're right there with these two. We got some of the best players in the draft for certain. Did we get them all? Hell no, but you can't get them all, so. I mean, you know what I mean? What are we really saying there? I think we did pretty good, though, if I'm being honest. Oh, Hop is who I should have got at right tackle. Damn. Okay. Well, what are you gonna do, right? Can't get them all, like I said. We got leverage, though, to trade for some guys, so that's what we're gonna do. Cam Turner, pretty decent looking right tackle. I mean, let's take a look at our team before we really, kind of get this right. And we're gonna make our moves before I start doing my drills, so you guys will be able to see all this and all that. But I'll see you back after this stuff for week 1. Okay. So, Jonathan Taylor, look, man, I appreciate everything you've done for the team. You're an awesome player, dude, but you're gonna go now.
Bye, Felicia.
We can't have you on the team anymore. Luther Burden, the third, would be really cool to have. We don't want Devontae Adams because he's 900 years old. I mean, look, the Jets giving up Arian Smith. What is he? Like, what are we talking about with Arian Smith? 94 speed, 6 foot. I mean, yeah, but that you can't be just giving me him for Jonathan Taylor, bro. You really can't. So, and you're saying you need a running back? Nah, you're gonna have to do a little something else other than that, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, they drafted quarterback. They went crazy. Oh, they did not. What? Why do they need running back? Nah, y'all don't need running back, bro. I'm gonna move on. We're gonna move on. We're gonna make our own trade here. That's what we're gonna do. Let me see the team that actually needs a running back. So let's go looking. Patriots could use one, but they do have one young running back. Yeah, I think the Steelers kind of need one. The Bears are gonna say, yeah, the Bears are gonna say they need one because, yeah, I mean, I would agree with that, honestly. You're talking about a guy that's on the way down, not on the way up, so I kind of get that. I mean, they need one, but do they actually need one? I tell you what I could do though from here. Because I know Joe Alt is a right tackle, so I could go like this. And they probably wouldn't say a word to me. They probably would, though, actually. But let's see. Booyah!
Oh, yeah!
Right tackle solved. Let's go. And we got a really, really good young receiver to put on the roster. I love that trade, actually. I really do. That's an amazing trade for us. Okay, so now we're going to trade Charvarius Ward. I do not like this guy on my roster, so please get off. There's no way they would trade that, so I'm not even going to do that to them because that's a horrible trade for them. At least the Jonathan Taylor trade, yeah, they're getting their biggest weakness, which is running back. I can totally understand them doing that. There's no way these guys would do this. It wouldn't happen. It's literally the only trade that moves me, though. If we're being 100. So let's see if we can't... Let's see how this Brandon Jones guy is. How old is he, first of all? 28? Nah, we need somebody younger. I mean, there's no way we're actually going to get one of the guys that was drafted, but maybe we could. At strong safety, which guy was it? This guy's pretty good, too. This is the guy I wanted. Let's see if they give him to me. Nope. Can't do it. Jair Brown. Wasn't he a 49er? They took him from the 49ers? Bro, the computer be making some wild trades with each other. Nope, he's too slow. Good player, but he's too slow. No. Y'all wouldn't want him. Y'all wouldn't want him. Who actually needs a corner? For real, though. Brian Branch, nah, he's way too high overall. Damian Jackson. I could do this. I could totally do this. But do y'all... Who are y'all's corners? So where y'all are saying y'all are good on this. Oh, yeah. Nope. You don't need them. I'm gonna keep it a buck. They just don't need them, bro. Sometimes you see a good player and you're like, oh yeah, I can, yeah, but then you realize, like, I'm not trying to be so unrealistic with this that I know for a fact that there's no way they would try to go get this guy. Like, why would you, you know what I mean? Like, why would you get something that you don't need? So I'm not gonna do that. Now this, if I could just make the money work, would be the one, I think. Because I only, yeah, they only have, I mean, Benjamin Morrison's good, but he's not so good that they're off the corner market. I think Ward would come in and, you know, be a really good slot corner for them. You let Morrison, or actually you put Morrison in the slot probably, and you let Jamel Dean and him play. But I can't make the money work here, so it's pretty much null and void. Oh, what a shock. The Cowboys are out of money. Nobody would ever thought that. I mean, I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but let me see if they would do it. They're close on it. I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but it's the only one that makes sense, dude. Honestly. Like, I can hem and haw about it all I want, but it's the only one that actually makes sense. So we're going to give him a... we're going to give him a fourth. And Tre'Davious Ward. They do it. We got our strong safety. Wasn't the guy we wanted, because we can't do it because of the cap. But he's really good. We will be trading Bynum. This is going to be such a minor trade, though, that it doesn't... I mean, I'll show you guys, but yeah, I'll show you this just so you can see it, really. But it's going to be such a minor trade. Trevor Etienne. I would totally get him if we needed one. Oh, wow. 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 They're actually wanting to do this. I mean, I could totally flip one to free safety. Let me see. 89 speed. I mean... Let's take a pick from them. Let's just take a pick. And they'll figure out who's going to play where for themselves. That's what we do. Okay. Trade is done. And that is all the moves we're going to do for this season, guys. I'm pretty sure we're all set as far as wheeling and dealing. We now have a... you know, a pretty good setup of... Oh, never mind. My fault, guys. We got one more move to make, because I'm not keeping DeForest Buckner. There's no way in hell. So this will be the last move right here. Khalil Mack, he's too old. Come on. Give me somebody good. Marquise Brown would be good if he wasn't 29. They don't want to give me anybody good for these trades, so we're just going to have to make our own trade here. What do we want? Let me look at my team for a second and determine what I'm actually missing. So, DeForest Buckner's a DT. We got Hood to replace him. Do we have anybody that's... Yeah, we don't have another secondary DT. So, first of all, we need to trade him to a team that has a lower overall defensive tackle that we could just take. Okay, we'd also love to get a receiver, I think. We got Medlock and Johnson, and they'll probably be 1 and 2. And then we put either Alec Pierce or Josh Downs in the slot, which I like a lot, honestly. But, I mean, we got Joe Alt. He's our best, second best offensive lineman now. He's 23. He's going to be amazing. He's 6'9" for real? Holy, I did not know that. That dude is a giant. You know what? I'm gonna put Pittman in this deal too, because we don't want Michael Pittman anymore. Okay, y'all gotta understand when I say I'm not taking a player, I'm not taking that player, bro. I'm not gonna. You guys are not gonna insult my intelligence. We're gonna trade for the #1 pick over here. So we get DeForest Buckner and Michael Pittman Jr. for the #1 pick. All of our old starters, except for Quentin Nelson, are gone. We have remade this team in our image now, and I love it. So I'm very happy with what we have going on here. I mean, we still have Adonai Mitchell too, so we actually have a lot of receivers. We just gotta kind of figure out what we want to do as far as who's gonna play where. But we'll be perfectly fine with this. This is a good roster. I like what we got going on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching this. This is going to be the entirety of episode 1. We're going to come back in episode 2 and start the journey for real. That means we're going to be playing all 18 weeks of the regular season. We're going to have injuries are going to be on for this. It's going to be a big, ginormous thing. Alright? Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video. Don't break nothing, y'all. We're out.